Hey, what's up, friend? I'm Juan Pablo, and you might be thinking, hey, why in the world do I not have good credit? What is it? What's going on? Well, I can explain the reason why, right? There's many reasons why you don't have good credit, or pretty credit as we like to call it, that Holly Berry credit. Your credit looking so pretty, so fine, so attractive that all the banks, all the lending institutions want to have a banking relationship with you. I get it. You made some mistakes in the past. Whether you got behind on your bills, it could have been someone else's fault. Something happened in which your credit took a hit. But I want to assure you, my friend, credit is not the end-all, be-all, right? It's just only the beginning. I too had bad credit, and it prevented me from obtaining my dreams, my goals of being a successful real estate investor. I wanted to own properties. I wanted to get passive income, get that mailbox money, because I'm a real estate investor. I have about 48 units in my portfolio and 6 under contract right now, 6 unit. But before all that happened, I realized my credit was a roadblock impeding my success. So I didn't just sweep it under the rug. I didn't just try to work around it. No, I tackled it head on. And that's what I'm about to show you today. One of the reasons why you don't have good credit, or pretty credit as we like to call it, it could be because you have high debt utilization. What's high debt utilization? That means you have a high debt to credit ratio. So let me give you an example. Let's say you have a $1,000 credit card with Bank of America. That's your maximum limit. And let's say you have $600 charged to that card. 600 over 1,000 is a 60% debt to credit ratio, which is very high. Ideally, you want to have a debt utilization or debt to credit ratio below 30%. So how can I improve my debt utilization, Juan Pablo? I'm glad you asked. I give you 2 free tips in this video. One tip, request a credit line increase. But request your creditor to do it as a courtesy, meaning do not do a hard pull on your credit. Because oftentimes when you request an increase on your credit limits, they always want to pull your credit. But ask them to do it as a courtesy to double the amount. So in that scenario, that $1,000 Bank of America credit card, if you double the maximum limit to $2,000, but still has $600 charged to it, $600 divided by 2,000 is now 30% debt to credit ratio. And you'll see your FICO score jump dramatically by simply doing that. The second tip to improve your debt utilization outside of requesting credit line increases is also paying down the debt. Now, if you have the financial means to do so, then pay down the debt as low as possible. Now, I don't mean just stop at 30%. If you can pay it lower to 0, if possible, then do so. But paying down your debt on your revolving accounts, credit cards, lines of credit, your revolving accounts will greatly improve your credit so that you can have good credit. Another reason why you don't have good credit, or pretty credit as I like to call it, it could be simple. You don't know the 3 credit secrets. What's the 3 credit secrets? I always advise this to our clients, right, who apply for credit repair services with our company. There are 3 things you need to do to quickly boost your FICO score. Number 1, remove all name variations. Name variations, because it happened with one of our team members, right? He's a junior. And as a result of him being a junior, having the same name as his pops credit history reported on his. Now, not to say that's a good or bad thing, but typically you don't want anyone else's name or credit history reporting on your credit report. You have to keep your name looking as pretty as possible. A good name is more desirable than silver and gold. So always be mindful of that, okay? Your good name is predicated by your credit, which is a numerical representation of yourself as a borrower, okay? So you want to make sure you keep your credit as pretty as possible. So the first tip is remove the name variations. The second tip you want to do, outside of the 3 secrets, is the addresses. You want to remove all inaccurate and old addresses. Reason being, when you remove the addresses, normally those old addresses are linked to a negative account. So if you remove those old addresses, that increases the likelihood of that negative item being removed if you decide to dispute it. Now, the third tip is opting out of the credit bureaus. It's very important to opt out of the credit bureaus. Why? Because the credit bureaus sell your information to predatory lenders. Most people don't know that. The credit bureaus are for profit. They're not nonprofits. They're not governmental agencies. So the lower your FICO score, the more money they make off of you, because those predatory lenders will pay the credit bureaus a premium to solicit their products to you. So the less information the credit bureaus have on you, the better. And if you're interested in receiving these 3 credit repair secrets, check the link below and apply for our services. Another reason why you don't have good credit, it could be the age of your accounts. If you're 19, you're 20, you realize, hey, well, I don't have any good credit. Reason being, you don't have any accounts. The age of your accounts, how long you had an account open, has a huge impact on your FICO score. Now, don't do this. I see a lot of people do this. They'll have a department store credit card, like I did. I had one with Old Navy. I got it when I was like 18. I'm like 25 years old, thinking, well, I don't use Old Navy no more. Let me just close this account. That's the worst thing I've ever done with my credit. And I don't want you to make that same mistakes. Keep your accounts open as long as possible, even if you don't use them. Another reason why you might not have good credit is too many negative accounts. You might have bankruptcies, tax liens, collections, judgments, medical bills, late pays on your student loans. You may have charge-off. You have so much negative items on your credit report, it's hard for your credit to improve. So this is the philosophy we teach at 100% Finance. Negative items, remove. Positive items, improve. So if you have any negative items on your credit report, we're here to help. Just check the links below to learn more. And then after you get those negative items off, we also give you tutelage of how you can get accounts to improve your credit score. Whether it's a secure credit card, a CD, the like, we have all that information for our clients. And another reason why you don't have good credit is because you never change your mindset. You still have the mindset of, okay, well, I got a credit card, man, this is free money. This is not free money. You have to honor your debts. That's called integrity. It's called being a person of character. If you made a promise to someone, even if you don't know them, hey, if you lend me this money, I'll pay you back and then some. Interest, points, or what have you. Just be a person of integrity. Change your mindset. Now, if you made the mistake of getting bad credit in the past, let that be it. Learn from that mistake. Have it 180. That's what repentance means. Repentance means make a 180-degree turn from what you used to do. So if you made those mistakes in the past where you've dishonored your obligations, you didn't honor your obligations, in other words, then make that 180-degree turn and be focused on, you know what, this day forward, I'm going to have pretty credit. In fact, I'm going to make sure I do not bite off more than I can chew. And secondly, I'm going to make sure that I have a rainy day fund. So just in case, if I lose my job or I had an emergency, I have more than enough money to cover that unexpected expense. And I have more than enough money to honor my debts and obligations. All right, so if you're interested in improving your credit and you want us to take a look at your credit report, just do us a favor. Just click on the links below in the description to apply to learn more. As always, guys, this is to your success. You continue to earn passively, live passionately. Peace.